What's your name?
My name is John Duenas.
And what attracted you to the teaching profession?
Uh, I was first attracted to the teaching profession when I applied to be an avid tutor at the Vedio Middle School in Alvin ISD. I've worked as an avid tutor for about 2.5 years, and just the process of working with those middle school kids and being able to convey a lesson that they didn't know before and having and seeing them be able to understand it. Ever since then, I started down the track of wanting to become an educator.
What strengths do you possess that will make you a strong candidate for the program and an effective educator?
In my experience, I feel like I'm very effective at conveying a new lesson and having the student understand it in a way that they'll actually remember it. Uh, what helps me in doing that is forming strong connections with the students on a personal level, so that there's a very deep level of trust between me and the student, and in doing so, I'm able to get lessons across better.
What weaknesses do you think you have, and how will you address these throughout your teaching career?
I've always struggled with a work-life balance. I put way too much of myself in everything that I do, and sometimes it sends me off the deep end. So I just put in a lot of effort into everything that I care about, and I could probably work on that.
Describe a situation when you were given feedback that was hard to hear. What was the feedback, and how did you respond to it? What did you learn from it?
As an English major, I've written a lot of papers over the course of my education, and some of my professors have claimed that some of my writing can be vague and not too specific. So I have taken that lesson to heart, and now I put as much effort as I can when writing essays to be put as much specificity and detail that I do. So now everything I do, I put as much attention to detail as I possibly can.
Talk about a teacher who impacted your education, either negatively or positively. How will this experience shape your teaching in the future?
Well, it would have to be two teachers because both of my parents are educators as well as U of H alumni. It's because of them that I learned about what it means to be a good teacher. I've seen them in the classroom, I've seen them in action, I've seen them talk about their work when they come home. So I know all the ins and outs of what it takes to be a very effective and good educator in the classroom. So these two amazing parents that I have are the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing, and they've impacted me very positively.
What will you do to address diversity and meet your students' varied needs?
I think the best way of doing that is just creating an environment where the students are open to talk about where they come from and their backgrounds and the things that affect them. And in doing so, you do form deeper connections. And with that kind of environment that you've created, you can really work to help them give whatever they need.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I'm very excited to become an educator.